Hello, everybody. My name is Robin Da Vinci, and I'm going to call myself the Boomer Money Lady if I have to, because I want to get a handle that I can, push forward with. Happy day to you today. I hope after the video is over, you like and subscribe. And I'm going to explain to you today something that's extremely painful, but I have to give you the lowdown on it. Grocery prices will not be coming down, and no president can really be in charge of grocery prices. Now, let me explain. Firstly, and most importantly, corporations run the grocery chains, and they have labor costs, they have food costs, they have transportation costs, they have supply chain problems, they have all kinds of boots on the ground labor problems, who are going to pick the crops, then how the crops get to where they're supposed to be, what are the good crops, what are the bad crops, what are the crops that we send to other countries, what are the ones that go through our country. They run by train, they run by truck, and it all comes down to labor and supply. So the idea that somebody can come in and change grocery prices is truly absurd. It's never been true. It's never been able to be done. So let me be clear. If bread is $6.80 a loaf now, it's going to remain that or go higher. If fruit is X amount, it's going to be the same or go higher. Every once in a while, a grocery chain, those corporations, can lower a few of their items, and that would be probably gratuitous to us. They would probably just be throwing us a bone. But in general, groceries are not governed by an administration or a president. Now, if the administration owned all the grocery chains, that would be different. But those are independent corporations run by millionaires and billionaires, and they're not about to lower prices to the average American. There is no way to get prices lower. Now, if we go into a recession or we go into a depression, prices will probably go down because food will be disappearing or scarce. We'll be in long bread lines, whatever we did back in the days of the wartime. I have to warn you that there is no way grocery prices go down. How groceries are set are by the outlandish and or necessary overhead behind each piece of fruit, behind each vegetable, behind each grain of wheat, behind the boxing, the packaging, the storage. What people forget is it doesn't come out of the ground in a package. If you have beef, the beef has got to be, those cattle have to be fed, then they go to the slaughterhouse, then they're butchered, then they're inspected, then they're packaged, and then they go to the grocery store on a truck or in a train, and then they're put in those packages by the grocery store, and then they're put on the shelves, and labor has to sell it. So every inch along the way of that one piece of beef or that one onion or that one carrot is a whole set of labor, transportation, packaging, inspections, pesticides, warehousing, all those kind of things. So what I don't understand is how anybody believed grocery prices, oh, they'll just go down a few bucks. Groceries are not oil. Now, you can see when there is a drastic change in a product, sometimes it's because the price of a barrel of oil has gone down, so they can lower the price a little. The price of oil will go up and gasoline go up way faster than it will ever come down. And all of these things are not cheaper because of supply and demand. In the old days, the bigger the demand and the bigger the supply needed, that usually lowered a price. But that's not true anymore. That's not going to happen. In California, the price of gas will always be higher than anywhere else, not only because we get punished for being a blue state, but because so many cars on the road, we have more tax in our gas and we have more cars on the road. So we get penalized for having more cars use gas than less. So people in general do not understand how supply chains work, how supply and demand works, how much packaging costs. So just as an anecdote, I had someone post on Facebook once, why don't the cereal companies put Ziploc bags inside those cereal boxes so that we can just zip them shut? I think Ziploc is a patent, a name, but that we can't zip these bags shut and that the cereal won't go stale. Okay, if we do that, the price of cereal will go even higher. So what I suggest is that when you get your cereal box full of crisp new cereal, you eat the first bowl and transfer the rest to a Ziploc bag. Do it yourself. Please don't ask cereal companies to add more cost to an already costly product. I know I'm in finance and I know I'm in accounting and I know that I've studied this and a lot of people haven't, but please get up to speed on how this all works. Groceries will not go down. It is a fact of life. I was sort of yelling about that during the election process. Please don't buy that medical costs will ever go down or that grocery prices will ever go down and that gasoline is something that the president's in charge of. The administration can make really under the table deals with the places from which we get oil, but prices will rarely go down like to $1 a gallon where everybody could afford them. In your state, sales tax will not go down. We have to understand that all of these things that someone promises us are not possible to do. They're not possible. So please understand, grocery prices will not be going down. Stamps will never go down. Most costs of everything, automobiles, cardboard boxes, transportation, it's not going to go down. It will either stay the same for a while or increase. As my parting shot, I have to say to all of you who work hard every day to make a living, no matter what field you're in, no matter what you're doing, you want raises. From what I understand, everybody in this country wants raises. And a lot of times they're asking for raises that don't match the job they're doing, but their lifestyle or how much life costs needs more money. That's not going to happen either. If you even want a small raise, grocery prices have to go up. If you want a small raise, transportation prices are going to go up. For everything that you want, prices are going to go up. Prices for medicine, prices for medical help, medical insurance, car insurance, health insurance, they're all going to increase. Please listen to me. The only way to fight this is by not spending. So the boomer money lady is telling you something you probably don't want to hear, but that's the way it's going to work. So please know that with labor, transportation, supply chain costs, nothing goes down from here. Anyway, that's a reality check. If I can find a way to be more positive and I find that some grocery prices that can go down, if I find that they can go down, I'm going to report on it right away. So no, try to be optimistic, but understand no one person can promise you all these things. These things happen separately from each other and they have a whole process they go through to get to the price they are. Plus, remember, capitalism enhances, enjoys, and encourages profit. So you're not going to be able to get a loaf of bread for this without profit to the grocery company involved in the price. So please like and subscribe. I'm going to keep you right planted on the ground the entire next, I don't know, as long as I can do it, but at least the next 4 years, I'm going to be planted firmly on the ground and tell you the truth about everything. So thanks for listening, like and subscribe, and I will be back with another topic to make sure you have the truth. Take good care.